My name is Tim Credeur. I am the sales manager and commercial large loss manager. I also manage and coordinate our storm team here at Servpro of East Baton Rouge. I've been with the company here about 3 years. Training for new employees at Servpro is pretty extensive. There's a lot of online training, which the library of online training for Servpro is second to none. There are some of the brightest minds in the restoration and mitigation industry teaching step-by-step processes via video and via guided written programs, how to do everything: fire, water, mold, storm training. And then on top of that, there's a component that we use in our own Servpros, which is a lot of obviously on-the-job training. So to know the specific and precise way to do something from a video course, and then to have on-the-job training of doing that specifically with a crew chief or production manager in the field, just kind of further reinforces the training level. We also do Friday trainings here at our Servpro, where we go through a variety of things that we see. Obviously, with the mitigation business, things can be somewhat seasonal. There's a season for a lot of fires, there's a season for obviously hurricanes, there's a season for water damage. Many of those things kind of overlap, but we focus our training here at our Servpro, kind of what are the needs out in the field that we've been seeing recently. And that's kind of how we use our training here at Servpro. But training is a consistent, and it is a constant, and it is a never-ending process, so that we can always give our customers not only cutting-edge work in the field, but that all of our employees are doing elite-level work wherever Servpro jobs take them. I think one of the things that our Servpro tries to do in every interaction with our customers is, how would I want my family to be treated? How would I want my mother to be treated in an environment like this? How would I want my wife to be treated in the scenario that I find these customers in? Obviously, there's a lot of difficulties, and there's a lot of hardship, and there's a lot of fear, and there's a lot of things going on for our customers in some of these more devastating losses, like house fires and floods and hurricane damage. And empathy, compassion, knowledge, and professionalism go a long way in not only giving our customers the best possible Servpro experience, but also adding a touch of humanity and being there for them in times where it can sometimes seem like they're all alone. Sometimes the Servpro business salesperson or the project manager is the person experiencing the loss with the customer in that moment. And so it's important for us as a Servpro to understand that human side of restoration and mitigation, and try to be a part of getting this customer's property back to pre-loss conditions, but also helping them as a person get back to that pre-loss condition and feel comfortable in the process of rebuilding their home, their property, and essentially their life. For commercial restoration, we provide a wide variety of services, and we've seen everything from, obviously we're in South Louisiana, so major flooding, major hurricane damage, roof damage. We've done every variety of commercial building, from schools to hospitals to colleges to large commercial properties. Some with HVAC, some without, warehouses, manufacturing facilities, state facilities, federal buildings. That's kind of what commercial large loss does. And oftentimes with commercial large loss, there's a lot of eyes on that paperwork, and there's a lot of eyes on those files. And so we take great care in not only producing the job to the highest standards of Servpro and of the restoration industry, but also producing our accountability, our paperwork, our drying reports, our drying standards, and the way that we have communicated to everyone, all of the POCs on site, what we're doing each and every day, every step by step throughout the process. In commercial large loss, that's a huge proponent or portion of the job, is a high level of communication, a strict attention to detail, and a real clean and organized product that can be sifted through by insurance companies and adjusters and whoever else needs to. And that just keeps our entire division above board and professional. And that's the way we like to do it. Being on my team is incredible. I am former military. I'm very detail oriented. I was a professional athlete for many years, so I have a lot of expectations when it comes to my team. But we get the job done like no other. We produce very high level service for our clients. We go above and beyond when it comes to our production of mitigation, restoration, and reconstruction services. And for that to happen, it's got to run like a well-oiled machine. And all of the people that work for us understand that process and are dedicated to being a part of that machine in a way that gives the client the best possible outcome at the end of the day. At Servpro of East Baton Rouge, we're looking for dedicated, hard-working individuals who are looking for a great opportunity. The one great thing about the restoration industry is there's really no recession. Unfortunately, people are going to need mitigation, restoration, and reconstruction at all times of the year. Fires happen, floods happen, hurricanes happen, mold happens, difficult stuff happens. And we relish having the ability to step in when there's almost no one else to call and help clients work through the process of mitigating that damage and of getting them back to where they were pre-event. Anyone who wants to be a part of learning really the art of restoration and has a firm desire to work hard and be dedicated and help people, those are the people that we're looking for at Servpro of East Baton Rouge. When it comes to residential, Servpro of East Baton Rouge helps our customers in a water loss capacity, mold loss capacity, fire capacity. We do trauma cleanup. We do a variety of things that can sometimes people aren't even aware of all the things that Servpro does. But any problems that come up with your property and that you're having a difficult time figuring out, a Servpro can help you. We clean up and restore properties to their pre-loss condition all over South Louisiana, whether that be mold damage, hurricane damage, fire damage, water damage. And we also do HVAC cleaning. We do post-construction cleanup and things like that as well. Servpro as a company started in the residential space, and that's where we built our name. Commercial restoration is pretty new to Servpro as a whole, but residential is where we got our name. Residential, coming into people's homes and helping them with over-flooded washing machines, hot water heaters over-flooding and flooding the house. That's where Servpro's reputation as coming into your home and making it like it was before, like it never even happened, that's where it came from. And Servpro of East Baton Rouge is a specialist in residential water, fire, and mold damage mitigation. Servpro of East Baton Rouge's storm team travels all over the country on a moment's notice to help people in locales that have been catastrophically affected by weather, be that large floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, large fire damages. We travel all over the country with a team of specialized technicians and project managers to help as many people in the environment as we can. We've responded to almost every hurricane and storm in the last 5 years. And the reason we do that is because we have a responsibility to help people in our community that need help. And our skills and our abilities go above and beyond in doing that. So we want to be a part of the solution at Servpro of East Baton Rouge. And when a storm happens, we get 53-foot trailers and a variety of technicians on the road pre-storm, sometimes hours post-storm, and they're on the road finding people that they can help in those local communities. That's one of the greatest things about working for Servpro, is that we have an ability to make a positive impact on not only our community, but communities out in our country that may experience devastating weather damage. we've done a lot of that over the last 5 years, and I'm proud to be a part of the Servpro of East Baton Rouge Storm.